From Knockfin Heights in Loch Rumsdale, the water destined for the River Thurso begins its journey. Down through the Glut and Sleach waters, it tumbles over peaty moorland and Caithnastone millions of years in the making. It curves a natural path for itself, destined for the North Sea at Thurso. These waters firstly congregate in Loch More, the estuary built in the 1900s under the watchful eye of Davy Sinclair, Eddie McCarthy's grandfather. The water travels a total of 26 miles through 13 beats of the river. Beat 13 is the first to taste the water from Loch More as it flows down through the bridge and Meady Pool, followed by Lady Whiteman's, before preparing for a rest into a large basin called Loch Beg, home to a lovely new boat to make every lie accessible. From there, the water re-enters Beat 13, Lower 13, where there are some beautiful small pools which the trout seem to love, such as the Burn Pool. Yet, pools such as this and the Upper and Lower Cairnamook will be just as likely to give up a nice salmon as they will a brown trout. Further downstream, there are some beautiful stretches of water in the Upper and Lower Okerlands, just ahead of the marker post for Beat 12. Beat 12 begins its path at Okerland Stream, before slowing the pace somewhat into the Stone Pool, Hay Pool and Sockdollinger, before the Thurso smiles at you through a natural curve at the Narrows and Dew Corner, before she winds past Strathmore Lodge and down into the more streamy Beat 11. Beat 11's first pool is perhaps one of its best, the Snatch Pool, where the water falls beautifully into some less fished areas such as the Biscuit Barrel and John's Pool, before entering the Old Women's Pool by the roadside. Slightly downstream, many fish lie in the Digger Pool, Claybrae and Stall Pool. The water then passes one of the luncheon huts by the Fanks Pool, and then into the Fence Pool, and finally finishes up on 11 at the Upper Sauce Pool. The Thurso then enters a reserved stretch of water known as the Private Beat, only fished by the owner, Lord Thurso, and his guests. The water has forced itself into a beautiful series of gorges and gullies which meander down into the top of Beat 10. Beat 10 itself holds some beautiful stretches of water such as the Cat Stream and pools, the Red Braes, Crib's Eye, and down into the Dalmore pool and stream. Shortly thereafter entering the upper and lower well pool before the Little River enters the system at the top of Beat 9. Beat 9 is a lovely long beat, almost 3 miles in total, which fishes better than most beats with an above average height of water. With some fantastic spawning grounds in the midsection around the Tormsdales, Beat 9 holds fish all year round. The recently formed Ronnie Graham's pool and Jimmy Sutherland's have both become favourite spots for the discerning angler, both of which are a joy to fish. At the bottom of the beat, the water is channelled into the rock pool before meandering down some lovely streamy water into the Manse pool, and then under the bridge at Westerdale, where the infamous mill and waterfall take pride of place at the top of Beat 8. The upper, middle and lower mill streams are self-described before the water enters the Dale stream and down through the cupboard before making some dramatic turns to follow the contour which Mother Nature has carved out through the Mire pool and the Broken Banks pool, where the Achnaclachen burn tops up and refreshes the water before joining the top and deep Lairdy pools. We enter Beat 7, the water takes a more laid-back approach, with slow-moving, deep pools, Broken Brae, Ray Beg and between the mires, holding areas for huge numbers of fish all year round, yet with some lovely streams beneath the bridge to keep everyone interested. The Braehour burn divides Beat 7 and Beat 6, and you enter some lovely traditional pools at the top of 6, the Strathcoole and Boys Pool, both of which have a lovely streamy head which slows down into the main body of the pool. Yet not too far downstream, and you have some lovely deep pools once again, the aptly named Morgan's Canal and Dempster's Corner, both extremely accessible thanks to new tracks. The bottom of 6 contains an equal mixture of nice slow moving pools and fast streams, something for all seasons and heights of water. A lovely long black pool leads us nicely into the Chapel Stream and Chapel Pool before we approach Beat 5. 5 begins around Harpsdale area and has a nice mixture of pools in the same manner as its predecessors do. Torrens Stream and the Island Stream both fish and look beautiful, and then the pace slows as we enter Loch More and into the Black Park Pool and the Kettle Pool before the water doubles back on itself under what's affectionately known as the Iron Brig or the Iron Bridge, where John Gunn's pool flows slowly by before entering a favourite of many, the Trolley Pool at the very bottom of Beat 5. Now we enter an unnamed beat known as No Man's Land, a small area given over to the children of Falkirk for trout fishing, yet a salmon can easily be, and has been, had in this lovely stretch of water. As it ends, the water crashes down into the Gerston Pool, once site of a whisky distillery with some evidence left behind to the discerning eye. The water then is funnelled into the beautiful Bush Pool, followed by the Quarry Pool and the Upper Bridge Pool, before meandering past the Ulster Arms Hotel and the rest of the village of Falkirk. Beneath the bridge you'll often find anglers posing for the locals as they fish the common fruit. The river then drifts past some rarely fished areas such as the Quaich, before entering the Manse Pool, home pool of the river superintendent. Further downstream the Halkirk Burn enters at the tail of the Brawl Pool, before finishing up in the lovely Hoy Pool at the bottom of the beat. Beat 3 holds a number of beautiful and varied pools, starting with the Upper and Lower Zulig, then down through some Grilse water and into the Corner Pool. The water then slows down as it passes the hut and enters Red Braes and Jenny Jocks, shortly followed by some cracking stretches around Sordale, the Upper, Middle and Lower Sordale streams. The water then begins to slow again as it enters the Carsko Pool and the Upper Horse Pool, and continues as such into Beat 2. Four Horse and the Well Pool are both lovely, slow, deep pieces of water which fish beautifully all year round and hold large numbers of fish, particularly when the water level is low. Home to a variety of wildlife, the Well Pool passes the baton to the Fence Pool and Cairn Pool. The streams take over and lend themselves to some beautiful small stretches of water and continue as such into the Aimster Pool before being slowed down for passing trains and down into the Boat Pool, where once again the pace picks up through the Mill Stream and into Finlaysons and Little Buckies. This variety of water now ensues with a long deep pool in Long Buckies and lovely streams in John Eadie's, before many an angler's favourites, the Upper, Middle and Lower Fence Pool, where many a fish is taken, particularly during the Grilse run. The Stone Pool doesn't go unnoticed either, where the Thurso Angling Association water takes over at the top of Beat 1. 1 begins with the Geesburn Pool in stream, followed by Whitefield, the site of an old footbridge, and the upper and lower commissary pools. The river then creates a beautiful hook shape as the water contours round the self-described High Braes before entering the Grills Pool and Bleachfield Pool. The river now runs almost parallel to the A9 to Thurso, where the infamous salmon pool holds and gives up many fish during the season, followed by Jock's Hole and the recently replaced footbridge. The water now courses its way through the town of Thurso, happy to please local dog walkers and children alike as it passes under a further 3 bridges before she enters her final destination, the North Sea, where we can do no more than to leave Mother Nature to look after her and the beautiful Salmo Salar we all love so dearly.